Peter Hoffman and Steel City Select in the Elite Division, the team's second year coming down to the Dick's Sporting Goods Tournament of Champions. Peter, talk about your team itself. Obviously, Pittsburgh's been well represented in the past, and Steel City Select certainly one of those leaders.
This is a group of kids that we've had together for, a lot of these kids have played together for 2-3 years now. And they've just kind of moved up in classification, so they know each other pretty well. We've been really fortunate to get the best kids in the Pittsburgh area out for this team this year, with very few exceptions. So, I think the fact that we've been able to draw from all the schools in the area, and the fact that there's a lot of continuity amongst our players, and it's a very loose and fun group. They have a good time, and they don't get worked up about too much, and that kind of loose attitude can be really helpful in tournament play. Makes it really easy for them to get over a bad game and recover and play well the next game.
I mentioned leaders in the last question to you. Who are your team's leaders on this roster?
It's actually really kind of hard to pick some out because, there's so many of them. These are all kids that really are leaders on their own teams, and when they come here, it's kind of the one time, the one place. They don't necessarily have to be the guy that's super intense and the guy that's, telling everyone what to do. They can kind of relax and go out and have fun.
Peter, what would you like to see from Steel City Select at the National Championship?
I think we would really like to see the team. We feel really good about the team we're bringing down, and we'd like to see improvement on how they did last year. Last year, I think they were a 16th place finisher, and they might have been, but we'd like to improve on that. I'd have to check that, but we'd like to improve on that finish.
Some of your players have been to Florida in the past participating in this event. What do you think this time around they're looking forward to the most?
I think they're really looking forward to the challenge of seeing how well they can do. We had a really successful summer with this team this year. Winning one of the brackets at the MVP camp was really a highlight for them. The Keystone State Games, they finished, I believe, 3rd place in the Keystone State Games. So they've done very well against some very good competition throughout the summer, and I think they're really excited about going down and really seeing what they can do against some of these really good teams that we haven't seen from other parts of the country.
All right, Peter, bring the terrible towels, leave the snow gear at home. We'll see you in Florida for the Dick's Sporting Goods Tournament of Champions.